Decatur School is staying at a temporary location for the next 3 years. In June, we told you Dennis Lab students would be learning in modular classrooms.
They set them up near Medial Drive in Meadow Terrace Place, but they weren't ready on time and students had to start school late on Labor Day. WCI3's Jamal Williams with us now. Jamal, what was the reaction from the community?
Well, Brandon, people I talk to say they're excited that their children will continue having a space where all students are together. One in particular says not having to worry about her kids being in separate buildings is a stress reliever.
It was hard to know who to reach out to sometimes when one child had an issue.
Decatur parent Tori Canary says having two children taught at both Kaleidoscope and Mosaic buildings was kind of difficult.
It was frustrating because you'd have to go to one building or deal with one person in one building and then another person in another building. Some of the teachers weren't the same.
Not to mention both buildings have been around for a century. In June, the school board shut down both campuses and moved students and staff to temporary locations because it wasn't safe for students or faculty. And last night, the school board voted to extend the lease agreement on the Dennis Lab modular units for 3 more years. Director of Buildings and Grounds, Kent Metzger, says the original idea was a 1-year agreement.
Our chief operating officer, he took the opportunity to go ahead and kind of negotiate ahead of time with the vendor to see if maybe there was some preferential pricing if we wanted to extend that lease to 2, 3, or more years.
Metzger says they chose the 3-year option because it was cheaper. Principal Cammie Metter says the merging of 2 campuses into one wasn't easy.
It's been a process, closing down 2 buildings, moving everything into one building, finding space for about 560 kids and staff, and making sure that I'm very much a servant leader, trying to make sure that every staff member gets what they're needing.
She says new and improved classrooms, whiteboards, and new technology are great features students, faculty, and parents can be happy about while the new school is being built.
I think that the modules aren't anything that parents were envisioning that they were, because they are so much nicer than what I was envisioning. And I'm hoping that other parents, and I think that there are a lot of parents that will be happy that the kids are all in one building.
Metzger tells me there's no timetable yet on construction. Principal Mater says there's still some adjustments everyone is getting used to, one of them being cold weather. She says whatever the challenges they have, they'll face them together. Back to you.
All right, Jamal.